Hi, I'm Jay Douglas. It's often said that I have a face for radio, so that's usually where I try to keep my face. But these days, video is such a big part of social interaction that I figured, what the heck, we'll give it a shot. Now, this is the first of what I'm going to call random rants. I'm not sure how many there will be. This might be the only one. It's kind of experimental. And so experimental, I didn't even bother to use any lighting or even shave for the first one, although I did shave for the introduction. Now, you can agree or disagree with my rant. Just leave a comment wherever you find it posted. And I'm not even sure where that will be. jdthedj.com, my website, or MeWe are probably the best places to find me other than on the New Orleans radio dial. So just look around. That said, here goes. Hi, I'm Jay Douglas, and I want to talk a little bit today about taxes. There's been a recent addition to the taxing schemes that various entities come up with, and that's the global corporation tax, 15%. You may have heard that it was just agreed to at the G7 summit. All the rich nations of the world get together and decide, hey, how can we get more money out of our people? They agreed that in order to stop corporations from shopping around the globe to find the best deal for their income tax, that all nations should collude and come up with a standard 15% tax for all corporations to pay. That would preclude companies like Amazon and Apple, who often pay very little in the way of income tax to the nations in which they are headquartered. They would have to pay at least 15%. Now, there are a lot of details that aren't clear in this recent proposal. They don't say 15% of what? 15% of gross income, 15% of actual profit on the bottom line. What's the deal? We don't know yet. It's early in the decision-making process here. But we do know that corporations, no matter what the tax, they don't pay a dime ever. People pay taxes. Corporations are nothing but an assemblage of people who have a business interest in an organization. The shareholders pay the tax, or the corporation's customers pay the tax because the tax gets passed along in the price of the goods and services that the company sells. So this is not a tax on corporations. There are no taxes on corporations. There are only taxes on people. So keep that in mind at all times. I think we let that slide in a lot of cases when we talk about having government soak the rich corporations that don't pay any tax. Well, it's people who pay taxes. And the tax money goes to the government, who then gets to decide what they'll do with it. Now, they'll tell you they're going to spend it on people who have no or little means of helping themselves, so the government will help them. Well, I think a lot of help gets lost in the shuffle, and governments get the tax money, but the people, the taxpayers, the citizens of the various countries often don't see the full share of it. So something to keep in mind as politicians talk about this 15% global income tax. We don't need any more entities collecting taxes. We already have localities and states and the U.S. government collecting taxes. Why would we want to pay taxes to another whole set of countries participating in this global income tax?